Hello and welcome to another video. We are in southern hemisphere, so it is quite cold right now and it is winter. Literally it is winter. If you are thinking how come it's all green, yes, Melbourne is green most of the time, but we try to stay warm. As you know, I'm wearing still a very warm jacket and it is cold. I'm sitting outside and I'm filming this video for you guys. As many of you know, I have posted a Q&A on my Instagram. If you're not following me, follow me, Sada Daily on Instagram. So usually I post a lot on Sada Daily. So yeah, if you want to keep updated, please follow me on Instagram. Who knows, I might follow you back. Yeah, so this video is in relation to celebrate our 4,000 subscribers we have reached recently. It is a huge milestone for me, and lately I was not making a lot of video on this channel, but as many of you know, I recently went to Pakistan to visit some family, friends, and I managed to capture 2 really good interviews. With one of them was with Major Nadir. It is a dope, you should watch it. It's in Farsi, Hazaragi. This is one of my favorite interviews. So yeah, cutting short everything on the happy note, let's start this video. This video is just purely in celebration to 4,000 subscribers we have reached recently, and I posted a Q&A on my Instagram and asked many of you to send me some really good, rational, smart, intelligent questions, and many of you did. So now today we are going to answering those questions, and thank you for sending those questions, each one and every one of you. And let's get into the video. Let's answer those questions. So the first question: best advice or quote you have read or heard in 2024. I'm not sure about 2024, but I have heard many quotes, and as many of you probably don't know this, when I see a very nice quote, a very beautiful quote, I try to record them and keep them in my note. Probably I have hundreds of quotes. I will pick a few, I think, and I will read for you guys. One of my favorite quotes is basically, never lose sight of your long-term goals. With an elevated perspective, you will have options and clarity to reach almost any objective. So this quote is by Robert Greene, one of my favorite authors. And another quote I really like was this one: you born alone, you die alone, and this world draw a bunch of rules on top of you to make you forget those facts. But I never forget. I'm living like there is no tomorrow, because there isn't. And I'll read one more quote, which is one of my favorite. Every time I feel lost or a little bit of stress, anxiety, I read this quote quite often, and this is one of my favorite one. So stop being afraid to spend money. You go out and spend $100 on good food and drink, so what? You had good time with your friends. You spent $1,000 on travel, so what? Your time on this planet is a gift. You can always get back the money, but you cannot get back the time. This is one of my favorite quotes. Yeah, hopefully you like them. Hopefully it's gonna impact your life as well. Another question: I am one of your subscribers. It's not a question. Thank you, and thank you so much. Welcome to the 4,000. Now we are more than 4,000 Sada Daily subscriber family. What is your favorite content that you would like creating videos about? I really like to create short documentaries about going different places and covering people's life and people's story. Those sort of content I really like. Yeah, and there is a number of YouTube channels. They create those sort of short documentaries, and I really like to create one of those ones. There was another question from someone who was thinking, should I start a YouTube channel? Any tips, please? Yes, definitely. I tell this to all my friends that everyone should start a YouTube channel, because everyone got talent, and your talent is unique. You only have that talent, and there is a lot of audience who want to learn from your talent. There is a lot of people out there who want to learn from you. So if you got really good creative ideas, go start a YouTube channel. I would recommend, my tips for you would be, start thinking any niche content you want to work on, and start working on that and see if you got interest in that. create content on that and start YouTube. I would recommend everybody should start a YouTube channel and should have a YouTube channel. It is really important because today we are living in the age of social media, and it is a good hobby. If you create a YouTube channel, you're gonna make money, like hopefully one day. And if you keep working consistently, I think, yeah, you should think like about your content. And my only tip for you would be, like a lot of people spend a lot of money and thinking like, oh, I don't have camera, I don't have this equipment. Right now we got the smartphone, like this is the best tool. You can start with this one. Even some of my video recorded with this smartphone. Definitely, I think you should start a YouTube channel. If you're thinking to start next month, or if you're thinking to start sometime in the future, if you're thinking to start, something happens and then you're going to start a YouTube channel, I would recommend, no, fuck that, start it now. So start a YouTube channel and you're going to thank me later. Yeah. Start a YouTube channel and let me know. I'm happy to give you a shout out as well. So there was another question. Best guest you ever interviewed and why? Please interview Asad Buddha. You like him too. Best guest I ever interviewed, I think like there was a few years ago, me and my buddy, my best friend, Naeem Sarwari, we used to do a lot of videos, and we went to interview. There was a writer, author, professor, Professor Shahristani. We interviewed him. I think that one is one of my favorite one. And moving on after that, there was like a lot of people I interviewed, and I really liked the conversation we had. But recently, one of my favorite interview was with Major Nadir, and which you might have seen it. And another interview I had was like Riza Wakil. I haven't posted all the video because they are too controversial, some of the videos, and I'm thinking if I post them, probably it's gonna cause some trouble for Riza Wakil. That's why I'm holding on them. Hopefully one day, I don't know, maybe one day I'm gonna post them. And then there was one of my best interview I think I did was like working with Shabir. Probably many of you forgotten about him. Shabir Edin Fernandez, aka Shabir. We had a number of series. Yeah, sorry about that. And the second part of the question was like, please interview Asad Buddha. Yeah, I'm not at that level to interview Asad Buddha, but I'm really open to the suggestion. Hopefully one day I would be at that level that if I interview Asad Buddha, that I can squeeze some really good information out of Asad Buddha, because he's a very wise man and he is very like smart guy. One of the smartest Hazara people I ever known, Asad Buddha, and hopefully one day I should be at that level that if I interview him, that I should not be showing myself very dumb and stupid in front of him. Hopefully one day. Yeah, I will be in the process to talk to him and to interview Asad Buddha. Thank you. That was a really good question. Another question which is in Farsi. از چی وقت میخواستی یوتیوبر شوی و چرا؟ خیلی وقتا بود که من دوست داشتم داخل یوتیوب فعالیت داشته باشم، بخاطر که یوتیوب همیشه من خیلی چیزا رو از یوتیوب یاد گرفته بودم. تا دورانی که های اسکول بودم من یوتیوب رو دوست داشتم، سل میکردم. سالهای فکر کنم 2010 11 12 زیادتر من یوتیوب فعال بودم، کانتنت جور نمیکردم اما به حیث بیننده. بعد از سالهای 2014 15 فکر کنم من تصمیم گرفته بودم که کم کم من یوتیوب فعالیت کنم و فکر نمیکردم که من چی کانتنت رو جور کنم. زیادتر وقتا فکر میکردم در انگلیسی جور کنم، در فارسی جور کنم. بالاخره تصمیم گرفتم که در انگلیسی و در فارسی. شاید دو چینل دیگه از من گوش کرده باشین درباره استاک، اینوستینگ، فاینانشال، اکونومیکس، درباره چیزا گپ میزدم که زیاد فکر کنم کمی برناوت شدم، از خاطر رو دیگه ادامه ندادم. یا یوتیوب خیلی یک پلتفرم خوب است. من کس را کوشش میکنم که من یوتیوب باید فعالیت کنه، کانتنت جور کنه، کانتنتی خوب با کوالیتی خوب. تشکر. Next question. Are you planning to bring stock investing videos back to your other channel? Probably no, because I think I passed that stage of my life where I was like so interested to talk about the stock market and educate people. Now I read a lot of finance book, I read a lot of finance articles, I read a lot of finance journals and news and those sort of stuff. But I'm not interested to create more videos on the stock market, because there is so many good content creator on YouTube and many other social media platforms. They create videos on stock investing and finances. Go watch them, they are really good. They provide a lot of content and a lot of value to the community. I don't think I was providing a lot of value, but yeah, but I tried a little bit to see like how is the market. Yeah. Next question, what are your plans for upcoming years? Probably you're asking about 2025 or 2024. In 2024, my only goal is to stay happy and create more content, read more books, and hopefully at the end of the year I could travel. In 2025, I'm planning to invest more into the property and get into, I'm already into the stock market, but in 2025 get into property market. I'm already in property market, but get more involved into property market. And then my other goal for 2025, hopefully, finger crossed, I'm planning to travel some Asian countries like Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and hopefully I could achieve that goal as well. That's one of the goals I'm focusing at the moment, because Mongolia is my long-term goal, that one day hopefully I could travel there. Why I want to travel that country? Because it is one of the baddest country you would experience on planet Earth. They live with fucking eagle, they live with some like really strange animal, they go hunting, they do all sort of like real life stuff. Like yeah, I really want to go there and visit the country. Hopefully I could spend some time over there. That's one of the goals I'm planning in 2025. Yeah, I should not be telling about the future a lot, but because like sometimes you're not going to make it. But that's one of the goal and plan for upcoming years. Favorite book, favorite movie, and favorite TV shows. Favorite book, there is so many. I think lately I read about Rational Male. If you are a male, I think you should read that book. But one of my favorite books should be 48 Laws of Power, Human Nature from Robert Greene. Read those books. I wish somebody told me to read those books when I was 18. But yeah, I would recommend like any age you can read them and you will learn a lot about this world. Favorite movie, I would say probably favorite movie, Shawshank Redemption. That's one of my favorite movies. Because that movie is giving you a lot of optimism, hope for the future. And why that movie is my favorite? Because that movie is giving you the hope that anything is possible in this world. Yeah. And there is a lot of other movies I would recommend, but that's one of my favorite movie. And there is another movie I would say like watch it, Fight Club, one of good movies to watch. And yeah, Brad Pitt, if you like Brad Pitt. Who doesn't like Brad Pitt? Watch that movie, that's really good. And favorite TV shows, I would definitely say I watched Game of Thrones long time ago. I think my other favorite one is Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was one of my favorite TV shows. I watched it twice. Why that movie is my favorite? Because it is quite like it is full of details. You watch it and you're gonna think like that is a lot of details. Yeah, there is so much details. Like it is the consistency between each episode, each season is so good. I think they spend some really good amount of time on the on detailing the information, detailing the content. Yeah, that's why that one is one of my favorite. A lot of people don't like Breaking Bad, but it is one of my favorite TV shows. Hopefully I answer your questions. How do you manage negative comments or criticism? How do I manage negative comments or criticism? That's a very good question. If you are on YouTube or any other social media platform, you're going to receive a lot of negative comment and criticism. I think criticism is good to some extent if it is not going to be causing or damaging your way of thinking. Because take criticism in a way, negative and criticism is two different things. Criticism, if you amplify it or convert it into sort of like learn it from it, like some people, they are criticizing you, your work, not you, like they are criticizing your work, and you are just converting into productivity and turning into a more better content. So like you're making better content each time, so you can suck less every single time. Yeah, I took criticism really well. I read them, and I try to improve my content. Negative comments. Yeah, we do receive a lot of negative comments, and most of them comes from the people I am thinking they don't know my real life story, and most of them come from jealous people. They want to be me. Most of them come from people who cannot achieve what I'm trying to achieve every day, what I'm trying to push every day. Those negative comments, it's not bothering me. I just see them and as a good audience, because they want to put some negative comment, they want to waste their time, and they want to watch my content, and still they want to supporting me. I hope I answer your question. Try to ignore negative comments, but if you can't, I think to get a habit of like trying to just not be reactive towards them. I try not to react towards negative comment. I just disregard them. Yeah. Next questions. Favorite YouTube creators. Okay, there is a lot of favorite YouTube content creator, and a lot of people, they are so creative. When I watch them on YouTube, I really like their content. It keeps changing each year. Probably the more I'm aging, my priorities, what I want to consume is the information, a source of information, it change. Lately, I'm watching a lot of Yes Theory. I really like their content. Especially they go different part of the world to the places media is giving a lot of negativity, but they go and totally make or record a video and create a content in a way and try to show the positive side of that place. They are saying like, okay, whatever media is saying, it's not true, it's not 100% true. Like there is some positive side, because every story got two sides. Every coin has two sides. There is positive side and negative side. Media is always trying to cover the negative side, but yeah, Yes Theory is one of my favorite. In terms of there is a lot of other content creator as well. I watch a lot of every episode of All In podcast, Lex Friedman. And there recently I have been, I think in the past 2-3 years, I have been listening to a lot of Chris, I forgot his last name. I think he is More in Wisdom. Definitely he has some really good content on YouTube. Yeah, I listen to him a lot. Next question, it's in Farsi. خوبی های برنامه یوتیوب. یوتیوب وقتی که در یوتیوب فعالیت منی، فکر کنم خوبی های زیاد داره. یا خوبیایش میتونه ای باشد که تو دارای هدف فعالیت منی، دارای هدف کار منی، چون فکر کنم فول تایم نه، پارت تایم در یوتیوب فعالیت منی و در مرور زمان فکر کنم شاید از بعد از 3 سال 4 سال شاید ویدیوهای جور منی که ویدیوهای کس تا حالا بیننده داره. بعض ویدیوهای از ما تا حالا بیننده داره، سالهای 2021 22 23 اونا تا حالا بیننده داره و تا حالا کس I think اونا برای از ما earning میره، like they make me money. از خاطر یکی خوبیایش نیست. دیگه خوبیایش نیست که تو روی برنامه‌های کار منی و کوشش نی که یک سورس اف انفورمیشن باشی برای مردم یا اطلاعات خوب بدی. وقتی که مردم ویدیوهای سل کنه، بعد از اونا تقریبا یک انفورمیشن برسه. هدف از من نیست، از یوتیوب از من و از او گذاشته در مابین کمیونیتی فکر کنم یک فعالیت داره. فعالیت خوب است، چون من یک کمیونیتی ما دوست دارم اینوالو باشم. نمیخوایم که تنها زندگی کنم. بعضیا خوش داره که مثلا داخل کمیونیتی اینوالو نباشد. من دوست دارم داخل کمیونیتی اینوالو باشم. یکی از خوبیای زیاد داره، چون وقتی داخل یوتیوب فعالیت کنی برای خود یک هدف میشه. یک روز شاید سالها تیر بشه متوجه میشی که I'm proud of myself. I did what I wanted to do. فکر کنم خوبیای زیاد داره. اگه میخواین یوتیوب شروع کنین I would highly recommend do it. It's not late. Okay, that was all the question we have today, and thank you everyone for supporting Sada daily and watching our content, especially the latest episode we posted, which was an interview with Major Nadir. Major Nadir is one of my favorite speaker guys. Like, he speaks really well. I really like his accent, even though he born and grew up in Pakistan, but he speaks so well. And we had some challenges at the start of the interview. Before we start the interview, even though he told me try to speak in his accent, and because he said like he won't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, but he was doing really well during the interview. I was like really hooked up when he was talking, and he was giving me a lot of information. I'm so happy I covered a small bit of a small portion of information from him. I squeezed a small portion of information from him. It is on YouTube. Thank you everyone who shared their opinion on that video, on that episode. There were the comments were 99.9% positive. Some of the comments are negative, and it doesn't matter. You always gonna get some negative comments, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. Apart from that, thank you everyone for subscribing to Sada Daily and supporting our channel, and that is like sort of encouragement to me, so I can create more good content in the future. So yeah, my only goal is to create content that can be a source of information, that can give you information. After watching that video, you can feel a little bit empowered, you can feel a little bit more informed, more educated. So that's the only goal I have while actively working on YouTube. So that should be the end of this video. I'm not going to be ranting or dragging about my own personal life, but yeah, hopefully I answer all your questions, and looking forward to the future time we gonna celebrate and answer more questions. Okay everyone, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, like this video and share. I hope I answer all your questions, and until next video, we'll see you some other time. Take care. Bye bye.